Hello everyone. I've just changed between applications and Timberborn is thinking. Yay, it worked. And you guys can see too. Alright. 4 injured beavers. Now, if you watched my last stream, yeah, I had audio problems. I could hear when I went too quiet, it got cut off. So I've made some changes. Hopefully that's better. When people jump on and start listing, they could tell me in the chat. Where are we? We're in the middle of a drought. Drought in progress. 7.2k of water though. Plenty of water for 27 days. We did this up here, which I think is going to be really good. That's a whole nother source of water even when the drought's happening. And I reckon I can make it bigger. Just keep eating away at all of this with TNT. It only needs to go 4 deep because that's as much as the large pumper can do. Anyway, let's start the clock. Everyone's sleeping. We're going to come out of the house. There they go. Probably not the most efficient pathing. I wonder, maybe I need to hook up zipline stations at regular intervals going up. Don't know. It's not worth it. Oh, we're building more land to plant trees on. Because we've got half our stores of wood. Happiness scores went up heaps last time. Campfires, rooftop contemplation spot. So we don't have an agora or a dance hall. We've got all of the aesthetics. We don't have all of the ore. We've got all of the fun. Just not being used 100%. Books. Alright, so I guess Fountain of Joy and then the final Earth Recultivator. But we have blocked up all of the bad tide, I think. The best tricks for doing that. Oh wow. You can click and hold on this and it shows you. Alright, so that is a blocked bad tide. That's a geothermal vent. That's a spot where we can pump out. We can put an aquifer drill. They're those bad tide outlets, so I believe I've blocked them off. Don't know what they are. Ah, so when you've got a drill on an aquifer point, it shows that different symbol. Okay, so not all of these are blocked off. So this will still produce bad water during, if we click on it, it'll tell us. spews out bad water during a bad tide, so only during a bad tide. What we need to do is put dirt underneath the side and we need to put it above, but we need to put the ones below it first. So let's leave it like that, and I think I've got another one like that. Okay. We just visited this one. Let's do this trick. So I'm looking for those things. Here we go. Right, that one is blocked off. Over here. That's all blocked off. That's all blocked off. That's all blocked off. Aha. So here's where I built above first, but then it couldn't build the ones down below. Okay. So how do we remember this? This is beyond our, so from the district centre, it's beyond our gravity blocks. We could just high prioritize those two and then put these back, but low prioritize these. So surely the bottom ones would be done first. Alright. Now do we keep, let's keep on checking them all. Yeah, that's all blocked off. It's just waiting for that to drain out. Alright. Alright, so this is the new one. So we need to high prioritize those. Low prioritize these. Alright, but we don't actually have access to here yet. So we want to build it from above. Let's put stairs here. I don't think there'll be bad tide going across here, but I think a bridge, just to be sure. Alright, that's all connected, and that'll be fine. We do need to build out to be able to reach those ones. Alright, so that should just happen with time. Few things to be built first. This road going over here, so all of those need to be built. That's just logs though. We've got 300 logs, that's pretty good. The scrap is really low, but we've been turning all of the scrap into iron, into metal blocks. So when the metal blocks fills up, I think that'll be fine. Alright, how are we going? We've got 20 jobs without beavers. I was trying to build more housing for beavers. 20 without means they're not doing anything. Oh, there's the other one. So we've only got four builders at the moment. We just had a few die. I wonder whether it's time to start building robots. We've got power now. Maybe we make this our robot district up here. Let's hurry up the extra houses. They're near the base. They should get built quickly. I'm going to waste all this wood. Let's just demolish it. To make sure they can all reach. Is that too far away? It's not saying it is. I'll hurry that up once some other stuff gets built. Let's see. What are they working on? They're about to go to bed. Hanging out in the mud pit. $16 babies. 26 jobs. Wonder what jobs we could stop. Well, there's no water here, so there's another 3. Are we pausing this? Ah, see, I'd hoped that this water level would have kept them alive. Maybe that's why I'm building this up here. Hopefully that'll keep those alive. So we paused that because we've got... Oh, this is empty. Wow. Okay. 18 days in. It was 27 days? So it only lasted 10... Oh, but we got up to 8.1k of water. Okay, so we were pumping it out really fast. Alright, so we've got more water up here. We've got enough trees. Let's turn this on. Food wise, we're really good. Maybe we could optimize here. Automate some stuff. Close and open some things only when we needed. Like we've got lots of so what are they called? Lumber mills. Just standing by. We have 100 beavers. 24 babies with 22 jobs for them. So these grills are only running at 10% productivity. So if I tell them only to be staffed when they're needed, are the bakeries the same? They're at 20, 40, so 40% efficiency. It's working pretty hard. Well, it's dropped to 30. Productivity's dropped to 30%. Yeah. Okay. The mills are less than wheat flour because wheat flour is used in both bread and in maple pastries. We need to build an automation for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We set it. Yeah, I wouldn't know what to set it to. We'd need a relay as well, because we'd want it to turn on at 50%, or maybe turn on when it gets below 10%, but stay on until it gets over 90%, so that it's... Oh, but then would that be efficient if the resources aren't coming in that quick? Or we just get robots to do all the work? Alright, well, a few of the beavers have grown up. I think maybe we'll just stick with building robots. Let's pause some stuff. Don't know what's the total amount of, maybe once we've unlocked everything. We've got nine free beds, so I'm going to pause 3 of these. I think we're going to move towards robots. Let's get them to prioritize this stuff here. The refinery doesn't need power, but the bot factory. So the refinery, we need 2 refineries. Put them near the water, but I'll add some storage next to them for exactly what they need. Alright, we don't need this anymore. We're going to build factory. We need 1, 2, 3, 4. No, not 4. Need to power these ones at the top. Let's remove that. Put a vertical shaft. I prioritize. I'm hoping that they'll go off this level here. If we pause this one, we do need to get them into these levels though. So like that. Alright, so that'll produce all the parts. Oh, we could put on the very top, we could put the assembler. What is it called? Science? The bot assembler. We can continue our fancy stairs. So I've managed to build that one up the top. But we need to get power to there. So bit of support. Yeah. Alright, so now if we build all of this stuff out the front, first, this one's paused. We unpause that. Let's pause this one. To build, so once they've gotten up to this level, they'll be able to build all of that back down again. Yep. Alright. Okay. Still 13 jobs short. So what does that mean? Okay. No extra builders, but more. Alright. Let's make this low too. Let's up this. So we've got, now I've got 8 builders. Um, 8 days left. We had 8k of water. We're down to 6.5. I was working on filling this with water. Maybe it's still worth doing. So it won't get into that. Oh, it's a start. Alright, so that's blocked up. We did start, this is where some of the fresh water was coming off the edge. But there's a little bit that needs to be built before that happens, and the same with that over there. Alright, so if I click on it and it shows that it's grey. Alright, so that's been done. So these don't need to be lowest priority anymore. They should be able to build all of that. Is that more science there? Crashed. Satellite. Oh, 6 days left. I guess there places like this are using lots of water. Which we've got another wonder to do. We should put it here. I think it's 5 by 5. Let's put stairs and the water pump just here. Let's actually make it really easy for the water to get up. Something like that. No, it's not going to work, is it? We'll see. So I was trying to think of just having stairs going straight up from these water reserves. I think I want to make more water. Alright, we've only got 4 jobs not filled now, which would be those builders. We've got 5 empty beds. What else could we pause? Alright, let's... pause all of them. We've still got those 2 going. We can build them back up. Probably only need 1 of them. That gives us 3 extras, but we're going to have this, soon all of these, but they're the first jobs that will turn over to be the robots. We're going to need more potatoes. So, where should we build a potato field? We could build a potato field right next door. Since I've built this in a little high rise. Alright, so 1 each to start off with. We're going to build potato based biofuel, even though we've got more carrots, and catalyst. So it needs maple trees as well. So we've got lots of extract nearby. Where are our maple trees? Over here. How could we extend them? With pickup range. I could put all of these to maple. We're not really dependent on this water anymore. I could turn all of the automation off, leave it closed, remove the pumper, rely on this sort of stuff. I could knock this down 2 levels. I get rid of this mountain. Do we get rid of a mountain? Why not? They'll need a path to reach all of them. That should do it. Knock them down 2, and then decide where we go from there. Maybe if we get it at the same level as this, we can put a if we put it at the same level as this, we can put another water source up here. These guys have stopped because they've got, so we need quite a lot of both those things. So let's get some storage. Large these sorts. So let's store maybe I can't make up my mind. So let's make one of these catalyst, the other one biofuel. This is going to be the supplier. This one's going to be maple syrup. It's going to obtain. And we do that so that we've got heaps of the ingredients we need. So water's nearby. We're going to need lots of potatoes. Alright. So let's get potato storage. This one needs extract and maple. This first one, okay, bad tide in 3 days. Using lots of TNT now. But it's not because we're short. It's not taking well because we're short of TNT. It's just that our builders are running all over the place. Alright. We need to build more limbs than any other. We need to build bot heads, bot chassis, and the assemblers on top. So to build legs, you need planks and gears. Planks. Obtain gears. Planks, gears, and metal. So let's get metal next. Storage. Metal. We don't know what the recipe is for chassis yet. Alright, so they're going to produce parts though. The parts they're going to produce are going to go legs here. Actually, chassis, heads, knees and toes. Legs, chassis, and heads. So they will all be stored there. And then the completed robots can go. Oh, we only want one worker. Alright, is that built now? It is. So it needs biofuel. .1. So we didn't quite get back up to 8. Ah, I had that paused the whole time. Right. Fluid dump there. So, where's the water coming from? It's going off the map here. Over there. Ah, it spilled over and went backwards. Alright, so we need to close this off too. How do we get there? Oh, we've got beavers over here. What do we want them to do? Let's go this way. What's the biggest suspension? We can do that. We will do this. maybe one higher, but let's just start with that. If I build this, it'll get demolished. We'll have to demolish it. We could just predict that we would only need to make it 2 higher. That's worth a guess, isn't it? Build that one. It's overkill to put this here. And we might need to destroy this one to actually put the ones underneath. Alright, let's see what happens. Alright, we're in a bad tide. We got 7.1k water now. I like this. I need another one of these. We need... Okay, so where's the other nearest aquifer? Especially near our power source. Okay, there's one up here. So what if we power this one? So we want to build water. Aquifer drill. Power. So we can get to it. Alright. Now again. Up, up, up. Up. Join them together. That's an idea. Let's move this over. Power. There. That's all connected. Alright. Then this water will flood into here. Where does this go? All the way over there. Oh, we've emptied that. Let's get this in here for 8 days before they die. We could unpause that now. Have we built all of that? Yeah. You built now? Alright, so let's dam here. And then we want to dig this out. So we need to figure out where the beavers are going to come in from. So if we get a large water pump, large water pump, like somewhere here. Need to take out some of that. Like that. We need to get onto here. Then water pumper will go here. So I need this to go for me to put the what are they called? The zip lining. Alright. What are our beavers working on now? That looks like it's done. And stairs down there. And we can fill this in. Right. That's doing a good job. So let's go up here. We need, was it more trees or more potatoes we needed? It will be more potatoes we need, but maybe we can put a potato crop. Potatoes, and look at that's our maple syrup. It's almost gone, but I was working on maple syrup here. We're going to level this mountain. Lots of TNT. We're low on planks too. I wonder where all the planks are going. Oh, it's because I paused all the plankers. And no gears either. Alright, so maybe we need more villagers. Not villagers. What are they? They're beavers. We need more beavers. In here, I'm going to put this. We're going to put temporary ladder going down here. This is going to be a water pump. And I did want to have a shortcut. Should handle that. All of this is finished. We do need more logs, but we probably need another lumberjack. I can plant all of that. Right, we're getting rid of the paths. I'm going to get a second lumberjack here. We're going to plant bricks. And we're going to tell them to be cut down. Yes. Alright. No. So, potatoes. We're going to farm potatoes up here. Built some stairs. We're going to just take the top off this. paths to do that. Alright, we need a farmer. Efficient farmhouse here. Let's get a little bit more farmland. Alright, that'll be the go. Oh, we are making robots. We're making science. We're going to need lots of science. We haven't got our first robot yet. How far away is it? 18%. But are we like full of limbs? Not full. Got a bit of everything. But no gears. We've used them all up. Alright. What are our beavers working on? Okay, they're helping me grow more maple trees. Okay, what if, while we're waiting for that to happen, what if I convert some more of this area over to maple? So we want to clear planting area. So if we make all of that maple and all of that, let's get it cut down. Let's make it not part of the cut zone. Let's so that let's plant because they're not part of the cut zone, are they? No. So we'll plant more maples there. $5.7K for 10 days. So if we use 200, we built a bot. Alright, so the first thing we want our bot to do is build legs. In fact, we're going to make all of these jobs bot jobs. But we need a couple more robots first. Power wise, are we doing alright? Yep. These are delayed because they can't get gears. We're in a bad tide. I'm not seeing any. Oh, there is bad. It's bad water here because we haven't finished this. We've built the underside. Too far away? Right. Low priority. Let's block this up super quick. Luckily, this goes straight off the map. Have I done too much high priority stuff? Here they come. Is there any other bad tide? Not that I can see. The only reason we're working on this one is that it was closer. Let's speed this stuff up. Particular that one. Because when I put the water pumper in here, that's going to allow me to put the zip line, and then I can start getting the zip line all the way back. Did we plug that hole? No. Can that be built? Yes. Oh, it's almost done. Alright, these don't need to be anymore. So they were getting stuff from them. Travelling great distances unnecessarily. Last one. And it's night time. 7 days to go. Alright, I was talking before. We've got 100, let's say we've got 100 beavers. So they drink 2 water a day. So 200 water a day. So basically we've got half of 46. We've got 23 days of water. And we've only got 6 days of bad tide left. So the other way of doing this, you have this pump up at this level, but you can have it feed another reservoir that's lower down with a water level sensor. And so the water flows down. Like I could build a pipe back into here. It's good that this is maintained water. We should grow some potatoes. So that 200 a day doesn't count for all of these guys. But at 5% productivity, see, I wonder whether with automation I could run all of them, all the things that are 5%. Can I have 20 water pumpers all being supplied by one beaver because they're all 5%? Same with these. At 20%, I could run 5 of them from the one beaver. Maybe I'm just trying to figure out with the relay how I can make that happen. What are our options? So I can do it based on resources. I could do it based on time. Time of day. How is our robots going? There are 3 robots now, so bang, bang, bang. This will be next. Okay, we want our beavers to have access to biofuel and catalyst. Biofuel. We want to obtain biofuel for that one. We want to obtain catalyst for that one. So the beavers that are working here have readily have access. Readily have access. Is that one robot without a job? So he'll... I've got... We're fully stocked with beavers now. We've got 8 beavers not doing anything. So the robots work day and night, so when we get a few more, this farm will run day or night to get potatoes. These will run as well, which means this will need to. We need more maple syrup. It's going to take a while to come in. Let's speed up this process. Get rid of all of them. We blend it all out with maple. Do we get another hauler and another building outpost? Wow, this is almost done. Right, day and a half. Alright, so when it comes back, this is going to be pumping water. This is going to be pumping water. We might as well get that going again. Where's this aquifer? We've got some gears now. Oh, I wanted to build these levees before we blow up the TNT. Building here. Large water. Go there. That means the zip line. Go there. It's a long way. Right, we got down to 2.7. Oh, so we got lower than that, didn't we? Let's see if we can. Right, this thing's working. Oh, it's opened. Must have got down to the 5%. And we've got not a bad tide, not contaminated water, and so the gate is down. Keep prioritizing too much stuff. Alright, robots. We've got 2 extra robots. So this is being taken over by Timberbots. We've still got 2 free, so let's get this one. And this one. That's 2 more jobs. 7 free beavers. Good. I'm injured. Crap. Yeah, so now that our iron is filled up, our scrap is catching up too. Oh, we've got another robot. So I wanted the robot to be farming potatoes. So this is going to be a robot farm. We're making one every 36 hours now. And having these close by is making it 83% productive. And we've got all the bits that we need. I think we do. Lots of limbs. Lots of the pieces, yeah. We're low on gears though. Still low on maple syrup, but we were working to resolve that. Oh! Here's the steps towards that. See, maybe we'll clear some of this. Right, maple trees. Plant. Maple. Alright, now what? So, the robotic beavers they benefit from punch cards. So, in our production lines, can we add a punch card? Got nothing in there. Let's do that. So, wood. Put some punch cards. Make punch cards and be robot powered. Punch cards. Take paper. I'm going to turn this over to robots. Have we got enough extract? Yeah, okay. So we only need one. Is this the paper? No, that's explosives. Where do we put our paper now? Down here. I've planted 5,000 trees. And we've got another bot. Well, let's convert one of these gears into a robot, because then it'll run day and night. Are we running out of potatoes yet? Or it's low? Let's speed up the potato harvester. Potato grower. How's our water? 6.6. We're not back up to 8 yet. That was an interesting achievement. I've become deaf. Explode 200 in a single day. TNT. Alright, so we can expand our wood over here if we wanted to. We're short some. Okay, we're short the 2 here. Okay. Alright. The beavers are busy. Oh! Oh, how do we get... Oh yeah, we can get up to that via the stairs in there. I think, no, we can't. They've put them in the wrong order. Alright. So I don't think they can reach that high, but they can come from that path down here. And from out there they can build those last 2. Alright. We have water filling. Let's speed up these ones. Now we're going for TNT. 171, that's still good. Let's speed this up too. This up. This up. This up. Can we actually get to this anymore? No. Alright, is there an easier way to get to here? Yes, there is. Scaffolding. Right. So Need to make that faster too. So I think they can still get around. Yeah. Then our water pump. The drought has started. 22-day drought, but we're almost 9k water. Alright, 1,000. 9,000. That's an easy way of working this out. How many 20s in 10,000 there's? So we've got like 500 water a day. We use far less than 500 water a day. Alright, I've got 5 beavers not working, 4 robots not working. So, time to get some worker robots working around the clock. They will need haulers. So let's drop the workforce by 2 to get at least 2 haulers. All right. A little scheme over here. Let me prioritize this. And let's put some storage. For water. Prioritize by haulers. Supply. Alright, we've got 18. Alright, so the next time we have beavers pass away, we're going to pause some of their houses, because we're not going to need as many beavers now that we've got the robots. Probably want this to eventually be robots too. Alright, we're in a drought. That's a good water level. Bot is out of fuel. Where is the bot that's out of fuel? There he is. And there's a hauling post bot. That's going to happen. The places that they go regularly, we will put little supply depots. Obtain punch cards. Punch cards. So this is catalyst biofuel punch cards. So we'll put them all over the map so that the distance that they need to travel isn't very far. $11K water. We need to make use of this here. Let's remove that and put a path in here. That's cut the distance over it. With the addition of this aquifer, how are our gravity batteries going? They're all at the top. Brilliant. I was worried that with the night work that's going on and so the robot's working through the night and adding the extra aquifer gel might have been decreasing our power reserves, but no. So our maple has to go a long way. We could prioritise this by haulers, so they should keep this empty of both maple and pine. That would work well. Then it doesn't need to waste time going to other things. We could make it a robot. It could work around the clock because there's maple there that's not being harvested. Yes. %35% of their growth. So I've set that up because I'm going to have the stairs going down into this section once I've blown this dynamite. Wouldn't it be funny if there was another cave underneath this area? Nope. So once this dynamite goes, I need to put another one down. But this pump can't even draw water because of this one, but I can't blow just that one up. It connects to all of the others. Alright, construction lacks materials. What construction? Stairs? Logs and planks? Logs are fine, planks are fine. Don't want you complaining about. Alright. Building unstaffed. The builder's hut. Why? Because it's the lowest priority. Alright. So we want the holding post to be the lowest, the building hut to be the second lowest, and then everything else will be at normal. So we're short one, but that's there. Good. We need this TNT as well. Now we're going for potatoes. It is dropping. We don't have big reservoir. We don't have big reserves of biofuel and catalyst. Bot is in the fuel. Okay, so that was a bot out visiting here. So eventually this will have bots visiting it. So let's set up biofuel, catalyst, which cards? Biofuel, obtain, prioritize, obtain, prioritize, catalyst, obtain, prioritize, punch cards. And then eventually we can convert this over to robots as well. "13 days, 12k quarter." So, okay, we're running out of water here now. This one's empty. We can get more builders. sacrifice a couple of our hauling post robots, builder robots. There's lots of water over here because we built this wall. Right. And that comes from there and it's backflowed to here. We want to remove these now. How do we get these to them? So that'll go underneath over here somewhere. That'll be interesting. That water goes down and comes out over here. We need a plan to block this up. So really, we've got some beaver paths over here. So if we put stairs here, that'll be fun. Alright. Ooh. Did this work? Yeah, it kind of did. Detonate that. I'll be able to build that. Do we just build this higher now? Since we think we might need to. Alright, so for the water to escape down here, it has to go. We've already blocked this one off. We blocked that, and it's got a blockage there. I think we need to go one higher. Alright, let's do that. So we need to demolish the path that's here. we need to put dirt from there all the way across. When it can't put any more, we'll put stairs like that. Something like that. Alright. How are we going? Is this done? Yes, it is. Kaboom time. Alright. Ladder. And then triple deep. Perfect. Obviously that first. Sometimes things that happen. Alright, we got 4 extra. 4 extra robots. What could they be doing? We need more planks and more gears. So let's get more planks and gears converted over. Into keep those ones normal beavers just in case. Alright, there's 4 beds up for grabs, so we can pause one of them. That's a hard one. Oh, we're making progress here. So that's built. Huh. This isn't doing water yet. Ooh, doesn't need deep water, just needs a little bit of water. Reach average well-being of 50. Good. So if we look at well-being now, campfire, rooftop terrace, contemplation site, so agora and dance hall. I guess the agora and the dance hall don't need any extra stuff. There's really room for the agora there, is there? Decoration. Well-being. And the dance hall. The dance hall needs nothing. We need to increase the leisure time hours. Are we ready to do that? Got 3 extra robots. Let's extra 4 hours of leisure time. So all of these things that only need 5% or 14%, they will do great at so we're going to have grills, bakers, grist mills, all of them running at 50% would be fine. I'd like to. We used to not be able to do this. We can, but we're not going to need much more. I think I've unlocked everything. Alright, 10k water. Alright, we're catching up with the TNT part of it. Yes, this is being worked on now. Maybe we get some more robot builders. That'll cut into our haulers, but not for long. Five days left, 10k water. I should have put some storage of TNT really close to this, so these beavers aren't just spending all of their time transporting. Still probably could. Storage. Prioritize obtain. Oh, we've run out of TNT. Okay. TNT. Why have we run out? We've got bad water. And we're running at 98% production. So there's less supply than there is demand. But it's running at 100%. Alright. Do we need a second explosives? No, we're doing lots of explosives at the moment. But that's not a forever thing. We get one every 3 hours. Maybe we do need second explosives. Let's do it. Landscape. TNT factory. Robots. Fast build. Explosives. We also need book. There's going to be books for the normal beavers. We've got enough workers. Oh, there's 5 empty beds. So we can pause another one. We've got to drop a few beavers. So we could have bots cutting down the trees, but keep the forester being a real beaver. I'm trying to give the beavers that don't have a high duty cycle to the jobs that don't have a high duty cycle to the beavers, and the robots on the things that need to run flat out forever. Alright, 1.7 days left. That's empty. Oh, this is getting close. Is this working? No, because we don't have any TNT. Well, we do have punch cards coming out now. So some of our robots will have punch cards. So they'll be able to work faster and go further. They can also carry more. Maybe. I think robots can automatically carry more. Oh, banana fuel. Alright. So I was going to plant potatoes there. Maybe that can change into punch cards. And we'll put biofuel storage. Small tank. Obtain biofuel. Obtain catalyst. We actually need more. Oh, biofuel's alright. We need more catalyst. This is the catalyst producer. Are we being held up by maple syrup? Maybe. Because we can add an extra worker to these. Are we running out of potatoes? Not quite. This is all going to be potatoes soon. Another bot down of fuel. These the farmhouses, if they're not harvesting them, then they're carrying them back. With 3 of them working, I think that'll be, like its namesake, pretty efficient. Drought ended. Down to 8.6, so plenty of water. How is this going? This is going to change to punch cards. Punch cards. And then this can reach almost all of that. Alright, so we're going to plant potatoes. Increase this by 3. Right. Alright, our maple trees are finally growing. Our water reservoir isn't filling up. Have we run out of power? We've run out of power. Right. So let's build power, large wind turbine there. Let's build that one pronto. Then these can come in after. We're going to build another strip of them. So How's that? Let's do that again, I think. Bad tide approaching. Power. Alright, let's do another one. We could put another tower in. We got enough planks? Yeah. Gravity battery. I had been keeping an eye on it, so I'm surprised that we got hit so bad. So look at all of our logs are low as well. I did change over 2 of our logs to robots. Right, are they having to go back too far to get fuel and stuff? Alright, let's destroy these guys. Post haste. And we're going to build in place storage. Alright, we want biofuel, get catalyst, gas. That I'm hoping will boost our logs. So there's logs there. I guess I've got 2 log cutters there. Reduce the amount of work hours. So maybe this guy needs to be a robot too. Right. Potatoes aren't dropping too much. We're short of paper because I've made books now, haven't I? Right. Another paper. Let's just put it down here. Wood, paper, robot, passport. How's our TNT? I've got 3 spare, even though I've got 2 TNT things on the go. It's a bit cheeky. I think we need halfway like that, just to make sure that we can reach them. Did we even fill it? No, probably not. How's the bad tide going? That overflowed. That filled up there, backflowed around here. It's not bad. Alright. This barrier here. Probably did it overflow? Oh, maybe not. It will eventually push back this direction. This got filled up. From our new little up there. That's a nice little oasis. So I could create a another district just in this corner somewhere. This never filled up. Alright, so how do we get power to here? It's a long way, isn't it? Because I can put an aquifer drill down there. Small green appearing. How's our maple going? We've got no maples, but these are a little bit off from producing, aren't they? Yeah, they've grown, but they don't produce maple for another more than 6 days. Alright. Have we fixed our power problem yet? No. Let's keep forcing the creation of more windmills, even though they're only producing a little bit in the light winds. Okay. Supply is more than demand now, and I can see them rising. What are the boys working on? The TNT down here. Okay. It's probably worth it. Even though we've got 13k of water. Got another bot out of fuel. Building lacks goods. What's this one? Maple pastries. It doesn't have maple syrup. Yep, working on that. Beaver's injured. Construction lacks materials. Yep, we don't have enough TNT. Got enough extract? No. Alright. This produces extract. Let's increase its productivity. Now, have we got down here somewhere? No. We need... Oh. We've got biofuel catalyst. I just need to put somewhere punch cards. Storage. Punch cards. Right. Power. Planks, gears, and paper. There's enough of all of them. Maybe we could make 2. These will reach the top priority soon. Carrying gears. Alright. We need some TNT storage here. Even though we don't have any TNT. We don't have any. We've got 2 machines making it. This one at 50% efficiency. No trouble getting bad water in, surely. Alright, let's prioritize it. Or is it... I know it's got 100% power. Let's need to prioritize it. We got 58. Ah, these got built. Right, we've got 4 empty beds, so let's get rid of another house. We've reached well-being 60. Yay! Alright. Only a few more TNTs to go in. We've got 7 beavers. 7 robot beavers not working. Power still hasn't come back, but we don't have any planks, gears, or paper to build them because we've got no power. Alright, what could we pause? Do we pause our entire robot building factory? How much? 250, 150. Alright, so a gear workshop being only 50% efficient. Right, let's prioritize them. But it's time to make these robots as well. Which means we need this to be robots. Our wood supplies are getting low. Right, we've got room to add another lumberjack. Let's add another lumberjack here. Seems to always be wood here. This there's probably room for another one here too. So, what do? We delete it, post haste, and we get a little jack flag in here. Right. We've got a stock of gunpowder, which means we must have finished the build over here. I missed by one, didn't I? I've done too many. But it's not worth putting not worth putting dirt back in. How was? No. Wonder, can we? Alright, there is another geothermal vent. Where is that? There. It's a long way away from our power. There's one there. Alright. Power. Geothermal vent. If we figure out how the power goes, and then we'll run the path next to it. Alright, now to get people there. Not people. Beavers. Let's go over it here. There. There you go, babies. Make that happen. So we need to prioritize it. It adds 400. Each one of these, when it's running at the top, it's 400 all the time, isn't it? Ooh, it's going up. We must be we must have caught up, or the wind changed. There's empty beds, 7, so we can pause 1. Because there's still 21 beavers more that we need, but I don't want them to be sleeping rough. There's 8 babies too. And we're still birthing. Alright. Do we need to prioritize by haulers? Is that the trouble? They're taking too long to carry them back, whereas the haulers carry twice as much. Maybe it's the distance that they need to take it back. How are our... We're up to 87% now. We've got 0 bad water. Why? This will get turned on and off. How did we use it all up though? Is it because our beavers don't work enough hours? Oh, we're using more with extracts and stuff. I still want to keep it half full. We'll check on that later. Because I want this to work at the end of bad tides. It can be a bot. Alright. Planks, gears, paper. We'll just start building more. Planks, gears. Can't build straight away. Alright. Well, we're struggling for materials. Robots have entered the arena. I didn't realise that we'd built them all. Can that be changed into a windmill? I think it can. All those windmills were hard to build. We've now sorted our power situation. Mainly because of this architectural marvel. And we're adding to our industry to cope with these fluctuations. I think we're going to leave it there. There's a lot more water on the map sometimes. Like down here. We've got this reservoir here. We've got this new one over here. Which we haven't got to use yet. We're almost going to get a third geothermal vent powering us. We're edging up the edge of the map to stop water coming off. Such fun. Anyway, we'll give it a rest there. We'll see what happens next time. Alright, look after yourself.